He has a great temperament, great disposition, and he is looking for a forever home. This sweet little girl we named Emmy. She came to us as a stray from Poinsett Lane in Frederick, and she's about 1 to 2 years old. And usually if you watch Pet Pals on a regular basis, you'll hear me talk about my favorite shelter animal, and this week it happens to be this little girl. Came in as a stray, and she was fearful in her cage, not sure what's going on, not unusual for most of the animals that end up here, even if they're owned. They're not quite sure why they're here, what's going to be the outcome, what their disposition is going to end up being. So she was a little shy, a little intimidated, but as you can see, she's certainly come out of her shell. She is extremely friendly, very responsive to people. You can tell by her tail at the moment she enjoys being handled, being paid attention to, and she's not the least bit camera shy. Again, about 1 to 2 years old. We estimate ages, especially on strays, based on their teeth, based on their overall body condition and their weight. And if you're thinking about what weight she might be, she's solid, and it's a little deceptive, but she is a very solid 59 pounds. I would have put her at smaller, just from looking at her features are pretty petite. We've brought her up to speed on vaccines. We do, for dogs, we do a distemper combination and a kennel cough prevention. We've also brought her up to speed on deworming, flea and tick prevention as well. She is, according to our exam, she's still intact, and part of the adoption fee with dogs, cats, and bunnies includes the fact that we spay and neuter every animal that leaves here, dogs, cats, and bunnies, prior to being adopted, and that is our contribution to try to avoid the overpopulation of unwanted pets. So she's certainly a sweet girl at 1 to 2 years old. Given her breed, she can live another 10, 12, maybe even 15 years with good care. With your adoption, you are entitled to a free vet exam within 3 days of adoption. We ask that you call your local vet, or we have a list of about 45, 50 vets that participate with us. You're also entitled to a voucher where you can get her rabies vaccinated. Rabies vaccine is required in the state of Maryland for all dogs, cats, and ferrets once they hit 4 months old. Some vets will do that vaccine at 3 months old, so it depends on the vet. We also do behavior assess all of the dogs in the shelter. So when you come in and visit with a dog, you can get an idea of whether how they interact with other dogs in the shelter, how they interact with food, how they interact with our kennel staff overall. So we try to, we do disclose everything that we know about an animal's health, temperament, and behavior to help you make a good decision. So if you are interested in a sort of petite bully breed young dog, this is Emmy, came to us as a stray, but we are looking forward to having her adopted.